Hello. Okay. Hey everybody, it's Tori from the East Hook Crochet podcast. This is episode 6? Yes, it's episode 7, sorry. So this is episode 7 of the East Hook Crochet podcast, and if you can't tell, it's a special edition of the podcast because I am not in New York. I'm not in my usual space. I'm in Tennessee. I've been talking about this trip for a couple episodes now, and I'm finally here. So this is the cabin that we are staying at. I'll show you, if you can see the view behind me, it's so nice. I'll try to put in a little bit so you can see it a little bit. Here's the view from our place. Wait, hold on, let me just kind of staple this out. Check it out. The mountains are so beautiful. And yeah, so this is kind of the deck where we are. It's really nice. It's like a big cliff, just kind of overlooks this. There's also a deck like on the lower level, but this is the one with all the furniture and stuff. Oh, and there's a bee. There are all the little bees. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they like to burrow into the wood, so that's why they are here in this wood cabin. But yeah, it's really nice here. The weather's been really good. It's like mid 80s, going up to like high 80s, which is a little much for me, but I've been enjoying it overall. It's kind of a nice little reprieve and just getting to go and, you know, kind of fast forward a couple weeks of what's going on Long Island. If you don't know who I am, my name is Tori. I'm the maker behind East Hook Crochet. I've been crocheting for about 6 years, knitting for about 2. I live on Long Island in New York, and that's about it. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry at East Hook Crochet, and obviously on YouTube at East Hook Crochet, and that's pretty much about it. I'm not usually like, I try my best with social media, but I'm not always like super on top of it. So sorry, I'm getting kind of distracted. There's apparently the end of April, early May is like carpenter bee season here in Tennessee. I'm in Sevierville, which is kind of near Gatlinburg-ish. The Great Smoky Mountains is where we came down to stay. But there are a lot of carpenter bees in this cabin, which is fine. It's just so, because they're not aggressive unless you disturb their little burrows. But and we have them back home too, but they're just like, and sometimes they're distracting, like this one that's lying right under my chair right now. So if you see me get interrupted or distracted by the bees, that is why. Oh, there's one right there. Hello. He's gonna knock on the window, isn't he? They're cute. They are cute, but they're just kind of, they're a lot. There's a lot of them here. Some other critters that we've been encountering are, we're pretty sure they're brown recluses. And we don't really have those on Long Island, like, at all. I mean, occasionally, like, you do hear about it, but, like, I didn't even know, like, what they really looked like until the very first night we get here, and we can figure out, it was really dark, and everything's obviously spooky when it's dark, and we couldn't figure out how to lock the back door, which ended up being fine, because the way, it's, like, off a cliff kind of thing, so you can't really get to the back anyway, unless you're gonna, like, literally climb up 2 balconies to get to it. But anyway, so while we were trying to figure it out, we opened the door and there's just like this spider. It was probably like a little bit bigger than the silver dollar-ish. It was just like there. We were like, ooh! And then it was there again last night. It was probably a different one, but I just went to go open the door. It was dusk, so I was like, oh, let me just go, you know, look at this view. And I open it and there was just the recluse there, and he's just like, oh, hello, and I said, nope, and I closed the door. But they do, I think they go away in the daytime. So it's either the bees or the spiders. It's very interesting. I'm not necessarily used to it, but I will definitely go back to Long Island and be a little bit less afraid of the things that I come across. So yeah, because like I love being outside. I love nature. I love gardening. I love hiking. but then I'm like, the bees and the spiders and stuff. So it's an interesting dichotomy I've got going on. What else has been going on? Today I'm recording this on Tuesday. It's awesome. You lose track of the days. It's so good. That's a good feeling. It's been really nice to just like sleep in, like take our time, do whatever. Today's Tuesday. We're staying until Sunday. So, sorry, those bees are fighting. Or something else. Maybe they're not fighting. So yeah, it's Tuesday. We're staying here until Sunday. So far we hiked. I'll try to put in pictures, but we hiked Chimney Tops. We did the Chimney Tops hike in the Great Smoky, in the national park, and we did Alum Cave trails. We didn't go all the way to like Mount LeConte because that's really far, but we saw Inspiration Point and the Alum Cave, and it was really cool. It's definitely different from a couple of places I've been. Similar but different. And it's been really nice and just super cool to experience. And so I'm definitely glad that I came. And I hope that there's more. I think we're going to go today. We're kind of taking it a little bit easier. Our legs are really tired from hiking like 10 miles in the past, 10 miles-ish? I don't know, past couple of days. Because there really isn't a lot of like hiking on Long Island. There's like, there's parks and stuff like that, but everything's very level because we're on an island. So there's nothing of scaling up mountains and those kinds of views. So we always have to travel for that. This is the farthest that we've gone. I think it was about 14 hours to get. Well, 14 hours like total the trip. We did stop to grab a bite, and we stopped to get some groceries. But it's been really nice, and I hope that it continues to be nice, and I hope that there aren't more bees, because this is probably about my cap of bees right now. So let's get into the yarn things, because that's probably why you guys are here, right? So I don't have a whole lot with me. I have no acquisitions. I have only really what I brought with me. What I thought I was going to be working on, and it's all knitting, interestingly enough. It's all knit projects, and and I thought I would have more time to knit, and I'm grateful that I don't, because I've been doing a lot of other, fun stuff like running in the mountains and, experiencing the park and stuff like that. So let me show you what I do have. So I guess this episode really only have a whip section because I didn't finish anything and I haven't bought anything. I was tempted to go down, and I might still, the week is still young, down to Black Mountain Yarn Shop. I thought it would be a lot closer. It turns out it's almost 2 hours away. This place is huge, like this area. Because when you're looking at the map, you're like, oh, that's whatever. But then when you map it out, it's almost 2 hours. I said, oh my god. So I don't know if I will go, but maybe I will. I don't know. So let me show you what I've been working on the most, and it's my Odyssey shawl from Locatelli. I've been knitting it in Alta Truth yarn that I've had forever. My boyfriend got it for me at Flying Fingers Yarn Shop in Tarrytown, New York, and I don't have the labels with me. It's a blend of superwash merino and baby alpaca. I think it's 80-20. 80-20? Probably. And I love it. It's so squishy. It's all I've been working on. The whole car ride, everything. And I didn't knit as much in the car as I could have or wanted to or should have. But it's just really it has amazing bounce, and it's super soft. And I love the hairs. I never worked with alpaca before, and I love the halo. Maybe I could try to get it for you. But let's see if you can see it. But I'm up to the green, and I don't have labels, so I forget what the green is. It might be 30-10. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But it's my favorite. It's the one that I picked that I based the other two on. Let me just make sure I show you the right side. Yeah, so here's the first lace band, and I'm up to the second, so I'm actually almost up to color C, which is pretty good. When I sit down and like really get working on it, like it just flies off the needles. It really does, and it's so fun, and it's really easy. And then you get into the lace sections, and then it's not, you know, it's not like boring, but it is garter. So it's really good if you're just kind of like, you know, on a road trip, or if you're trying to do something, but then, you know, you hone in your focus for like 5 rows, and that's it. So that is that. I might finish it here, I might not. At the rate I'm going, I probably won't. But that's fine, because I'm on vacation. I'm here to experience other things, and I have all the time in the world to knit. I'm using, Sarah, if you're watching, I'm using your project bags because they're so good. Although this whip is getting a little bit too big for it, so it's just been like sitting outside of it. Yeah, so these project bags are from Sarah at SEK Handmade for You on Etsy. I'll link it down below. I always link everything down below. But they've been such a lifesaver on this trip when I'm trying to bring too many things with me. Because I don't know about you, but every time I go on a trip, I pack like 3 months worth of knitting. I'm just like, I'm gonna have so much time, and I pack so much, and I don't know why I do this, because I never get like anywhere near close enough. Like I have my Reyna shawl with me. This is in Lamb Strings, the Sadie singles in Voodoo. And I've been working on this. I brought this on my last trip, if that gives you any indication. I brought this on my last trip, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have so much time, and I'm going to finish it. And is it finished? Yeah, it's not finished. Which is fine, because it's too hot to wear anything anyway. So yeah. So I brought it with me. Maybe I'll work on it a little bit. I don't know. You know what it is? It's like I would work on it on the drive to the park, but the drive is so beautiful. I don't want to look down at knitting. I want to look. It's amazing. I almost fall asleep like every time, because it's just such like a peaceful, beautiful drive. So yeah. So here's my Reyna shawl. It's by Noora Backlund on Ravelry. It's a free pattern. It's really great. It's really great if you're looking to get into like kind of a lace-ish motif, and you're using fingering weight yarn. It's great for like one skein. It's just like a little shawlette. And then the other project that I brought with me is my Java wrap by 2 of Wands that I won in Alexi's giveaway like back in November, which was like 5 months ago. Jesus, time flies. It's already getting hot out. And I haven't even started making anything that I could remotely wear in the summer or anything. But besides that, so this is my Java wrap. It looks a little disgruntled because here, I'll spread out the section. Wait, which is the right side? Oh, I'm showing you the wrong side. Lovely. Good job, Tori. So yeah, so here it is right now. I think I'm up to, oh, sorry. Oh, mosquito. Oh my God. Oh my God. Go away. Go away. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes. Oh my God. The mosquitoes are huge. I mean, we have those on Long Island, but like, they're just really big, and I'm not happy about it. But like, it's nature, so I don't know. That's what Allie keeps telling me. He's like, Jordan, we're in the woods. Like, what do you expect? It's just very funny. It's really rural here. It's like, it's really rural, and it's nice. Sorry, I'm getting off track. So the Java wrap by 2 of Wands. This part is in Lion Brand Cupcake in the colorway Coffee Break, and then the lace sections are in Lion Brand 24/7 Cotton in the colorway Charcoal. So yeah. So that's about it. It's a wrap. It decreases as it goes, so which is nice. So yeah. So that's about it for my whips and everything that I have with me. I have nothing else to show you. Oh goodness, the bees are intensifying. Why are the bees intensifying? Sorry for the interruption, there was wasp. Carpenter bees are fine, but the wasps, they are just pains in the butt. I don't like them at all. So I had to take care of that. So yeah, so that's about it. That's all I brought with me, and I really haven't worked on as much as I want to. I'm like halfway through a row with my Odyssey shawl. So that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you liked this, you know, kind of special episode. I figured why not? Let's do a little podcast while we're here. I hope you can see behind me. I know it's kind of blown out. I probably should have filmed this in the morning. Right now the light is behind the cabin. But it's super nice. It's got a hot tub. We haven't used it yet because it's been so hot. And in the evening there are brown recluses on the porch, so we're just not really in the mood to not worth it. But you know, I mean, that's the woods for you. But it's been really nice. We went into Gatlinburg not last night, Sunday night, and it's nice. It's super crowded there. It's interesting. It's like you're driving through all the trees, and it's really, really, you know, woodsy, and trees and woods and trees and woods, and it's beautiful. And all of a sudden it just ends, and it's like Gatlinburg, and it's this big town with just a lot of just stuff, like restaurants and game things and entertainment and stuff like that. But it's really packed, like it's super crowded. So it's not exactly my scene, if you can't tell. I'm literally hiding in the woods for a week. But it was good, you know, if you need a bite or if you need to go do something. I think today what we're going to do is we're just going to pack a little picnic, and we're going to head back into the park and maybe go to one of the overlooks and just hang out, or go to, there's a picnic area. If you're ever in the Smoky Mountains, I definitely recommend, if you hike, I definitely recommend Chimney Top and Alum Cave so far. It's been great. If you're not a huge hiker, they even have like accessible trails here, or one accessible trail that I know of, which is really cool. And they have a picnic area and overlooks. Like you can just park your car and go and look at it. It's amazing. It's, you know, you save yourself 3 hours of work on your legs. But it is really rewarding when you do hike up it and then you get to the top, and it's a very rewarding experience. We also saw the I'm trying to think. We saw Alum Cave, Inspiration Point. Apparently there's something that only blooms this time of year, and it only grows in this part of Tennessee, and it grows in like the specific rocks. So we saw that in bloom, and that was really cool. Was that a bee knocking on the window? Or was that Alan? I don't know. He's so funny. He's probably watching me right now. I'm lucky I can't see him. So yeah. So I definitely recommend that you come down here. It's been cool. And it will hopefully continue to go well and be a relaxing time. It's just so nice to just like, you know, kind of get away for a bit and just, you know, just take some time for myself. I've been kind of going through it, so, you know, just to take like a week and just kind of be with my thoughts and do what helps me think best, which is just knitting and hiking and things like that. And just, Alan's like, he keeps telling me, he's like, you're so quiet. And I'm like, still processing. I'm just processing and taking some time for myself. There's been a lot going on, you know, just things to think about. So yeah, so I will see you guys soon. If you enjoy what I've been doing, feel free to subscribe, like this video, comment down below, maybe tell me about the last trip that you took, because now that I'm done with this, you know, I mean, after you get back from one trip, you're like, oh, where am I going next? So where should I go on my next trip? I come from Long Island, and I'm probably gonna drive, so let me know. I kind of want to go to Colorado. I don't think I could drive there, but I mean I could, but I wouldn't want to. I want to go to Colorado, and then at some point in my life I really want to get out to like Washington State. and just see things there. I think that would be great. But maybe tell me about the last trip that you took and how it was, and if there were a lot of bees or not. I hope that there weren't. Because so yeah, so that's about it. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great couple weeks, and I will see you guys soon. Bye everybody. Okay. Do you want to come out? No? You're just gonna watch me? You're just gonna watch? Are you just gonna watch me? Okay, I see. Alright, I can't do this.